Hi everyone, Juan here, President of Sage Real Estate, your Fourplex market leader, and here's your first quarter market update for 2021. If you were to ask me how the Fourplex market is doing here in Long Beach, one word to describe it, it's phenomenal. All the numbers and everything we're tracking are up compared from this quarter to last year. Now, mind you, this quarter compared to last year's quarter, the first quarter, that was pre-pandemic. So a lot of the factors that went into place did not exist last year. So since we've been tracking the Fourplex market, one thing we've seen, and we've covered this in past videos, from 2016 through the end of 2020, we've had this increase of like 34% in the average sales price. Some would say, well, that's a massive increase. How much more can it go? And so today we're gonna show you. So let's get into the numbers. So this quarter, 2021, our first quarter, there was 25 fourplexes that officially closed here in Long Beach. That's an increase of 32% from last year. Last year, there was 19 sales that closed in that first quarter. Mind you, last year was kind of a unique year because of the pandemic, but before 2020, we were seeing traditionally about 100 fourplexes selling per year. And the fact that we sold 25, I would say that we are gonna be right back on track in 2021, which is very good for the market. Let's talk about average sales price. I just talked about how we've had this big run up in the average sales price in Long Beach since 2016, and it continues to go up. Last year, the average sales price for the entire year was $1,165,000, and we're up 2% with the sales that we just completed here in the first quarter. Super positive for sellers out there, and it should be a little motivating for buyers that are on the fence and they're thinking about getting started, they're not sure. You may want to consider to jump into 2021 as prices could potentially continue going up. So let's talk about average days on market. When we list a property or when a fourplex is listed in general, how long does it take? Well, last year, all of 2020, it took 56 days. Not bad for a smaller apartment building. This year, the first quarter, we're down by 7%, so now it's taking 52 days. So let's highlight this. Properties are selling quicker, they're selling for more, and we've had more sales. You wanna know how the market's doing? I think it's obvious. The market is hot, so if you're a seller, if you're a buyer, this is the perfect time for us to sit down, have a conversation on what your next move should be. Now, the final benchmark that we wanna look at when trying to get a really focused look at the fourplex market is inventory. And inventory is a unique metric that, again, nobody outside of Sage Real Estate, us, is following and tracking. So we go years back, tracing the market on, at any given point, how many fourplexes are there on the market? There were 34 fourplexes for the most part, on average, on the market at one time. So if you're an investor or you're a buyer, there's 34 fourplexes, ranging from 700,000 to this large number. There was 34 to select from. So now the first quarter, we've had a decrease in inventory by 20%. And so now if you're an investor, first time apartment owner, you're gonna look at, there's less options, there's 27 to look at. So things are great, sales are up, days on market are down, inventory is down, and interest rates are still attractive. So we see a lot of movement going on. There's excitement, there's confidence in the economy. And for my opinion, the biggest driver in what's going on right now is the fact that interest rates are still low. And from what we're being told, they're gonna stay low through the end of the year, possibly into the next year. So if you have low interest rates, you're gonna have this demand out there. So for buyers, if you're on the fence, we need to take that risk that we've learned to do and capitalize on the opportunities instead of waiting, because if you wait too long, you're gonna sacrifice two things. One, lose out on opportunity, prices are gonna go up, and maybe interest rates go up. So we wanna be proactive if we're an investor trying to get in. If we're a seller, this is about timing. There couldn't be a more perfect time. You have low inventory, low interest rates, lots of interest, confidence in the economy, and prices have been going up. A lot of the folks that we service out there, their one concern is, what do I do next? How do I defer my taxes? That's their number one concern. So if you're an owner and one of your concerns is, where do I move my funds to? Great. Sell my property, but what do I do next? There are various options we'd like to share with you. It's always the number one goal is return on equity on our current property, and can we maximize it somewhere else? That should be one of the questions that you're asking yourself. We are the only firm that's hyper-focused with the fourplex market. I've had other investors reach out and they're like, we love your market update. Can you do it for larger units, for smaller units? The answer is yes. If there's any questions that you have, feel free to reach out. So there you have it. There's our market update for fourplexes in Long Beach. That's all, folks. We'll see you next time.